And welcome. I'm Solo, and this is ZN Gaming. In this video, I'll be going over how to set up a countdown timer in OBS. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. Now, there's lots of reasons to set up a countdown timer, whether it's just for a starting screen or if you need to do something and you'll be right back and you want to leave something so people will actually know that you'll only be gone a minute. So I will be going over how to set that up really fast in OBS. This is just going to be for if you need the timer on the fly, but the first thing we're going to do here is just launch OBS. Now, when it loads up, the first thing that we're going to need to do to have a countdown timer is add a text source. So we want to add a text GDI. Now, it doesn't matter, we're just going to call it whatever we want. BRB is what we're going to name it, so that we know that when we're going to BRB, we're going to turn this here on. We're just going to click OK. We don't need to change any of these here settings. We're just going to click OK and leave it all at default. We can come back here and change all that stuff in a little bit. The next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to go up here to Tools. In Tools, we're going to go to the scripts. Don't click on the output timer. This is going to be a completely different thing. We're going to click on scripts. In scripts, it's going to be the same as sources. We're just going to go down here and click the plus, or we can right click and add. Now, OBS is going to load up a couple of scripts it has by default. It has a countdown.lua. This is the one we're going to use for this, and this is going to be how we're going to set up a countdown timer in OBS. Once we click OK, it's going to have a couple of options over here. We want to make sure in the text source that we select our BRB text, so we see it come up there, we see that it's working, and we can change the duration to anything we want. We definitely don't want anything over 5 minutes. If you're putting a timer for more than 5 minutes, I wouldn't set a timer for longer than 5 minutes. So I'm just going to turn mine down to 3. I don't need it that long. And there's going to be a final text. So when it's done counting down, it's going to read this here text. We're actually just going to put BRB in here as well, so that if the text ends before we get back, people know that it's just going to be a minute. After that, we're just going to click close. Now, you can just click the I right here to hide it, and you can click the I to unhide it. It's going to reset every single time that you bring it back. As you can see, it's going to start at 3 minutes, so if we hide it and then unhide it, it will just start right from there. If you want to do a bunch of different designs to it, you can make its own scene. So for this here, you could definitely set up its own scene, and then add the scene to here if you want a background behind it, and then just place it anywhere on your stream that you want, and there you go. You have a simple countdown timer. If you want to change the text and fonts, we can just go back in here. We can double click this one here, and you can go through and pick any font that you want. So you can just select the font, go through. We're just going to pick something random. So we like this here. We're going to click OK. We can scroll down here. We can change the color. Let's make it green. Click OK. And then the background opacity. So you can make it so that it's got an outline. This will just help if you have a little bit of a hard time seeing it on stream. So I'm going to leave mine at like a little bit of a percentage there. A few other things you can do is you can outline it. This is just going to exactly what it says. It's going to outline it. You can change the color here as well. It's just about the same thing. We're going to change it to an orange. So we have an orange and green timer. And there we go. We have ourselves a timer that we can put up on stream. This is very easy and simple to set up. Once you have the color, font, and size all set, the only thing you're going to need to do now is just hide it. Then when you need it, when you're going to step away from your computer, or when you need to activate it, all you'll need to do is click the I to unhide it, and it will start counting down for you automatically. And like I said, you can go and change this anytime. All you'll have to do is go back to the tools, go to the scripts, and your script will be here. So if you want to change it to 5, 10, 15 minutes, it's always going to be as easy as going up to the tools, going to the scripts, and editing the one we already have here. So we can just change this here to 5 and click close. It will restart automatically when you change it. Again, to reset it, you can just hide it and unhide it. It will start counting down from the whatever time that you have set, and that's as easy as it is. If you're interested in adding a BRB or starting soon screen, you can definitely check out this here video. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye.